Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten Me. Today we will discuss Toyota's new self-driving EV, Maserati's electric convertible, and other automotive innovations, along with sustainable leather from pineapple, European fossil fuel divestments, and advancements in renewable energy. Stay tuned to hear more about these exciting developments. Peel Lab has created a pineapple-based leather that replicates the durability, waterproofness, and look of traditional leather without using animal hides. This innovative material is made from discarded pineapple husks, making it thinner and more flexible. Originally showcased at CES, Peel Lab is targeting the Japanese market first. They've developed a version of the traditional Japanese student backpack, which typically costs around $950, for just $350 with better durability and waterproof features. Using this plant-based leather not only reduces landfill waste, but also lowers emissions by decreasing reliance on animal products. Upscale fitness brand Physic from Bangkok has already adopted Peel Lab's material for its designer dumbbells and medicine balls. The eco-friendly leather alternative offers endless possibilities and a visually appealing finish indistinguishable from animal leather. European institutional investors are increasingly divesting from fossil fuels, aiming to mitigate risks of stranded assets and financial losses. Denmark's PFA, managing $110 billion, recently sold its $170 million stake in Shell due to inadequate renewable investments. Similarly, Stichting Pension Funds ABP, with $550 billion in assets, exited $11 billion in oil, gas, and coal holdings and plans further divestments. France's new sustainable investing rules mandate purging $7.5 billion in fossil fuel assets, impacting companies like Total Energies and Shell. The Church of England Pensions Board and Sweden's AP7 fund also announced exits from major oil and gas investments. Despite regulatory and market pressures, Shell and BP are scaling back their renewable commitments. Experts like Troels Burreld of Academiker Pension argue that ESG divestments can yield neutral to positive returns, positioning low-carbon portfolios for future gains. 4 years ago, CleanTechnica published a presidential climate policy report card during the U.S. election cycle. Obama and Biden had mixed climate results, excelling in military drawdown but underperforming in transportation and electrical generation. Trump and Pence mostly failed, except for a last-minute improvement in HFC regulation. Now, the Biden-Harris administration shows substantial climate action progress, while Trump's previous term remains largely ineffective. The 2024 assessment will scrutinize Biden's track record and Trump's campaign promises, focusing on electrical generation, transportation, land use, industry, and global treaties. Climate urgency and global conditions have evolved, setting a higher bar for climate policies. Despite major investors like ExxonMobil exiting the algae biofuel market, small players and government agencies remain hopeful. The U.S. Department of Energy continues to support algae programs, while the EU launched the $5 million FuelG project, focusing on integrating carbon capture from industrial operations into algae biofuel production. The U.S. is also investing $18.8 million into macroalgae research to overcome conversion challenges and boost sustainable aviation fuel production. Additionally, algae are being explored for low-carbon agricultural applications and alternative food products. The global algae biofuel market is growing, driven by the need for sustainable energy solutions. The U.S. offshore wind industry is accelerating, with the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, BOEM, preparing to auction 3 Central Atlantic lease areas totaling 6.3 gigawatts. 17 companies are vying for participation, a sharp contrast to last year's 0 bids for the Gulf of Mexico leases. This progress follows groundwork laid during former President Trump's administration, which standardized the offshore leasing process. Concurrently, Europe's Dogger Bank wind farm is expanding, with a new 2-gigawatt project named Dogger Bank D underway. Developed by SSE Renewables and Equinor, Dogger Bank is set to be the world's largest offshore wind farm. Next on our agenda, we explore the potential of wave energy. National Geographic's SharkFest is an educational event about sharks, featuring the Shark Attack 360 series. Dr. Diva Amen emphasizes sharks' ecological importance and the rarity of shark bites, noting that humans kill about 80 million sharks annually. Meanwhile, wave energy is highlighted as a significant, untapped source of zero-emission electricity. The U.S. Department of Energy notes that ocean waves could meet 60% of the country's annual electricity needs. The 2023 Ocean Energy Europe Conference showcased wave energy advancements, with multi-use platforms emerging as a key strategy. CalWave, supported by the U.S. Department of Energy and the California State Legislature, are advancing wave energy projects, including a potential collaboration with floating offshore wind technology. EcoWave Power is also preparing to deploy its technology in the U.S. After discussing wave energy advancements, let's move on to Toyota's new self-driving electric vehicle launching in China next year. Toyota, aiming to close the technology gap with Tesla and other EV leaders, will launch its first full self-driving electric vehicle, the Bozi 3X SUV, through its joint venture, GAC Toyota, next year in China. This EV will feature advanced driver assist capabilities similar to Tesla's full self-driving. The technology comes from a partnership with Beijing-based autonomous vehicle startup Momenta, in which Toyota invested during Momenta's 2021 Series C financing. GAC Toyota is also collaborating with Huawei for its BZ3X electric sedan. Furthermore, Toyota plans to introduce an iron phosphate lithium battery by 2027 to reduce production costs by 40%. Facing a 22% car sales drop in China, Toyota is also opening previously exclusive Lexus charging stations in Japan to other EVs to compete with low-cost Chinese EV makers like BYD. Maserati has introduced the world's first production battery electric convertible, the Grand Cabrio Folgore. Priced at $205,000, it boasts 750 horsepower, 995 pound-feet of torque, and can reach 60 mph in 2.7 seconds with a top speed of 180 km/h. Featuring 3 electric motors and an 800-volt architecture, it supports DC charging up to 270 kilowatts and has a 450-kilometer range, 260 miles EPA. The car's design includes a T-shaped battery layout, enhancing handling and lowering its center of gravity. Weighing just over 5,200 pounds, it offers better agility and space than its competitors, like the Bentley Continental GT and Aston Martin DB12. Electrogenic, a UK-based company known for EV conversions, has transformed the DeLorean DMC-12 into an electric vehicle. Originally, the DeLorean's French V6 engine was underwhelming, but Electrogenic's kit replaces it with a 215-horsepower electric motor and a 43 kWh battery, boosting performance significantly. The conversion improves 0 to 60 mph times to under 5 seconds and offers a 150-mile range. The electric motor generates 228 lb-ft of torque, far surpassing the original engine's output. The kit adds just 88 pounds to the car and is fully reversible, preserving the original engine. Installation is available through U.S. partners like Inokinetic. Although not cheap, this conversion offers a substantial performance upgrade and modern EV conveniences. The 2025 Land Rover Defender 110 Octa Inspired by diamond toughness, is the new flagship SUV. It features a BMW-sourced 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine, delivering 626 horsepower and up to 590 lb-ft of torque in launch control. It accelerates from 0 to 60 mph in 3.8 seconds, with a top speed of 155 meters. The Octa rides 1.1 inches higher and 2.7 inches wider than the standard Defender 110, with enhanced suspension, 15.7-inch Brembo brakes, and 33-inch Goodyear all-terrain tires. It includes unique Octa mode for off-road performance and a luxurious interior with multiple customization options. The Octa Edition 1 starts at $169,275, while the standard Octa starts at $153,475, with production capped at 4,000 units. Let's now turn our attention to the design. Markus Lund, Koenigsegg test driver, set multiple world records with the Jesko Absolute, reaching a top speed of 256 miles per hour. The records included Maus 250 miles per hour in 19.20 seconds, 0 to 400 kilometers per hour in 18.82 seconds, 0 250 miles per hour in 28.27 seconds, and 400 kilometers per hour in 27.83 seconds. The run took place at an airfield in Örebro, Sweden, using the Jesko Absolute's twin-turbocharged 5.0-liter V8 engine with 1,600 horsepower on E85 fuel. The event was conducted early morning to utilize calm winds and low temperatures. The car remained in standard condition with standard Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires and a roll cage for safety. CEO Christian von Koenigsegg expressed confidence in the Jesko Absolute's potential as the fastest, fully homologated production car. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlight Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlight Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.